stays. Because before independence, a black person was not allowed to stay in town. So they put all the black people on one side so they know that this side is for the black. So if you see somebody walks in the night, you shoot, it's a black this side. But in town, then it's a white man.
We had a week in between our Etosha and Caprivi Strip safari and the trip with Kanini Tours to Kaukaland. So we headed north to Otjiwarongo in our hired sedan car, stayed in the Out of Africa Lodge, and then went with Ashwell on one of his organised township tours. The township tour was a very good way to get a feel for the real Otjiwarongo, which is actually the fastest growing town in Namibia. Ashwell himself was quite a character. He had a bit of a checkered history, having been a naughty lad when younger, but he's now involved in local politics and was recently elected to a local position. He drove us all around Otjiwarongo, starting off with a visit to a garden project where they were producing food for local hotels, to a taxidermist where he was not allowed to film, and as you'll see shortly, to a seamstress who made wedding dresses and other clothes, to a charity multi-purpose health centre, then to a thriving library project that received some funding from France, and past a plot that was going to be developed as a youth centre, then to a local car mechanic workshop, and finally a bar. So we saw all sorts of different things in the township where people were going about their normal business. We also passed some plots where new houses were being built, I think by a private company, and we drove through some newer parts of the township where the houses were little more than makeshift shacks. If it hadn't been for the tour, we wouldn't even have known that such a large township existed. Although there was obviously a lot of poverty, we left feeling that there were numerous positive things going on, many of them local initiatives, and that over the years, even the new shacks might develop some more permanence. After Otjiwarongo, we drove northwest on the B1 and then west on the C40 to Kamanyab, then south on the C35 dirt track road to Ondundu, where we stayed in a lovely tented lodge on the banks of the Huab River. We spent a couple of days there in beautiful surroundings, eating excellent food prepared by the lodge, and then enjoyed a walk upriver to Leopard's Claw Rock. Then we drove back up to Kamanyab, west through the Groupberg Pass, and north on the C43 past Kavarib, until finally turning off on the D3707 to Sesfontein, where we stayed a night in the old German fort, which is now a lodge. Sesfontein definitely had the feel of a frontier town. In my next video, I'll show you how we went north from here into the Caucaland wilderness. That was some trip.